Hello, my name is Adrienne Wallace, and today I will give you an overview of AI implementation and policy in education, grades K through 12. I will discuss key trends, benefits, challenges, policy considerations, and predictions for implementing AI. Let's begin with key trends in AI: personalized learning, efficiency and workload reduction, equity and accessibility, teacher professional development, and policy formation and responsible use. Let's take a closer look at each trend, beginning with personalized learning. AI systems adapt instructions to students' individual pace and needs, helping to close achievement gaps. AI creates a learning profile unique to each student. Instead of every student moving through lessons at the same pace, AI tools adjust. If a student struggles with fractions, for example, the system slows down, adds practice problems, or revisits fundamental concepts. If another student masters the skill quickly, the system accelerates them to a more advanced topic. AI doesn't replace the teacher, it gives teachers dashboards showing who is ahead, who is behind, and what specific skills need attention. To put it simply, AI personalizes what, when, and how of learning so every student gets the right challenge at the right time. 2. Efficiency and workload reduction. Educators use AI for grading assistance, drafting feedback, and automating routine tasks. AI becomes a teacher's assistant, not a replacement. Teachers can spend more time doing what only they can do, which is inspiring and guiding students. 3. Equity and accessibility. AI tools offer language translation, speech to text, and support students with disabilities. AI can instantly translate instructions, assignments, or even live discussions into students' home language. This allows students to follow along without waiting for a translator, allowing them to stay engaged with peers and content. Speech to text. AI can turn spoken words into written text, supporting students who struggle with writing or have physical limitations. Text to speech. AI can read written content out loud for students who need auditory support. For example, a student with visual impairments. This makes learning materials more accessible and inclusive. Supports for disabilities. AI-powered tools adapt to specific needs, whether it's enlarging text, simplifying instructions, or providing captions. AI tools act like a bridge, making classrooms more inclusive so every student can access learning in a way that benefits their needs. 4. Professional development. Schools are beginning to train teachers to evaluate AI tools and integrate them responsibly. Why is this needed? PD shows teachers how to evaluate tools for quality, fairness, and safety. Also, how to use AI to enhance, not replace teaching. The goal is to prepare teachers to be confident decision makers so AI becomes a safe, effective classroom assistant, not a distraction or a risk, keeping learning meaningful and ethical. 5. Policy formation. Districts and states are creating and drafting AI guidelines, emphasizing transparency, accountability, and bias mitigation. Why policies are needed? Without rules, schools could face issues with student privacy, bias, cheating, or over-reliance. Districts and states are stepping in to set boundaries so AI is safe to use, fair, and responsible. There has to be transparency. Policies require schools to be clear about when and how AI is used. Bias mitigation. Policies push schools to check AI for fairness so it doesn't reinforce stereotypes or inequities. In summary, policies give schools a roadmap. They set guardrails around transparency, accountability, and fairness so AI can keep clear safeguards to ensure student well-being, equity, and ethical use. What are the benefits? 1. Boost student engagement. 2. Data analytics for early intervention. 3. Scalable differentiated learning. 4. Expands creativity and innovation. Let's take a closer look at each benefit, beginning with student engagement. AI tools can transform traditional learning into interactive, dynamic experiences that feel more like problem solving and exploration than passive instruction. Adaptive games adjust their difficulty level in real time, ensuring students stay challenged without becoming frustrated. Chatbots provide instant feedback and tutoring, giving students a sense of personalized support even outside classroom hours. Together, these tools increase motivation by making learning more relevant, responsive, and enjoyable, which directly improve academic outcomes. 2. Data-informed instruction. Predictive analytics help teachers identify struggling students early earlier. Early detection allows teachers to provide targeted support, such as tutoring, modified assignments, or one-on-one check-ins. It also helps schools allocate resources more effectively by recognizing trends across groups of students. Scalability: AI makes differentiated instruction possible in large classrooms. One of the biggest challenges in large classrooms is meeting the diverse needs of every student. AI-powered platforms can adapt assignments, reading levels, practice problems, or even pacing for each student, all within the same classroom. The result is a more inclusive learning environment where every student has the opportunity to progress at their own level, even in classrooms with 30 or more students. Creativity expansion: generative AI supports brainstorming, project design, and content creation. Generative AI acts as a creative partner rather than a replacement. The end result is that students gain confidence in experimenting, refining, and showcasing their ideas. Generative AI helps them see themselves not just as consumers of content, but as innovators, designers, and creators in their own right. There are challenges that come with incorporating AI into education. For example, bias and fairness. Algorithms can reinforce inequities if data sets lack representation. Ensuring fairness requires careful evaluation of AI tools, transparent decision making, and ongoing monitoring to make sure that all students, regardless of background, are represented and supported equitably. 2. Privacy and security. Student data collection raises concerns about consent, federal law compliance, and long-term storage. For example, under the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, schools must protect students' records and ensure families have control over who can access them. 3. Teacher readiness. Many educators feel unprepared to use or critically assess AI tools. Addressing these challenges requires job-embedded professional learning, ongoing coaching, and clear district-level policies that empower teachers to see AI as a supportive tool rather than a threat. 4. Over-reliance and integrity. Students may use AI to shortcut assignments, raising questions about plagiarism and authentic learning. If unchecked, over-reliance on AI could undermine critical thinking, problem-solving, and creativity. To address this challenge, educators and policymakers need to establish clear guidelines for ethical use with AI. Infrastructure gap. Schools without robust connectivity or devices risk widening the digital divide. The problem is not just about having devices, but also about ensuring equitable access to connectivity at home, robust cybersecurity systems, and timely maintenance or replacement of outdated equipment. This has to be an investment in infrastructure upgrades, community partnerships for connectivity, and sustainable refresh cycles so that every student can benefit from AI-enhanced learning. What experts predict for AI in grades K through 12? 1. AI literacy and curriculum integration will expand. Schools will increasingly embed AI and data literacy into project-based learning and interdisciplinary work. 2. More states and districts will implement formal policies and guidelines. State education authorities will increase regulation and policies on acceptable use, academic integrity, privacy, and bias. Teacher professional development and capacity building will be a major focus. Experts expect more investment in helping teachers become confident using AI, ongoing professional learning, workshops, and networks for sharing best practices. 4. Equity, access, and infrastructure will remain critical areas. Experts warn that without deliberate investment, gaps in broadband access, device availability, and infrastructure will continue to threaten equitable implementation of AI in schools. In conclusion, AI in K through 12 is no longer experimental. It's an emerging reality with real opportunities like personalization, efficiency, and equity support, but also complex challenges like bias, privacy, readiness, and policy gaps. In the foreseeable future, both K through 12 and higher education will need clear governance structures, robust training, and equity safeguards to ensure AI enhances, not undermines, teaching and learning. AI-driven tools are on the horizon for schools and will be an integral part of K through 12 education, transforming learning experiences, teacher practices, and school systems. The challenge for educators is to maximize AI's potential for personalization, equity, and efficiency while addressing concerns around fairness, privacy, and teacher readiness. Done responsibly, AI can empower schools to better prepare students for an AI-driven future. Thank you.